Hi, Dave Weiss here, and welcome back to the Glue Bomb Show. Last time I told you about the flea market that my grandmother used to take me to where I got my first model. Well, after that, I started building more and more dinosaurs, and I got some of those cool prehistoric scenes from Aurora. They were awesome. I wish somebody would reproduce those. But there was something else there that was also really cool. It was a t-shirt shop. Now, this was back in the day. So most of them were the iron-on transfer kind of t-shirts, and they had all of these with the cars. You remember. The car in this wild wheelie burnout with a big motor sticking out of the hood and this shifter, this hand reaching up to a shifter that was obscenely high out of the car. And I saw those. And that was part of what got me drawing, got me starting to make art. I've loved to make art. And one of the things that I love to do to this day is build those kits that look like that. And this company called Atlantis has started reproducing some of the old kits by some of the old masters. One of them, as you know, is Ed Big Daddy Roth. He was one of my favorites. He was the guy who did Rat Fink, if you're not familiar, but if you're a model builder, you're probably familiar. And I just love it. And Atlantis has started bringing out these kits. This one in particular here, this one is Angel Fink. They brought Angel Fink out, and Angel Fink wasn't ever necessarily one of my favorite characters. However, it is so cool. It built so nicely. This thing, of course, it's not a lot of pieces, but it went together really nicely. And it was a lot of fun. It looks pretty detailed, but I got to tell you the truth, it's not hard to do this. I'm going to show you in a later episode how I do the wash, which puts these black, almost like black lines, so it looks like a cartoon. About the only thing I really added to this, other than paint, was I took a little bit of batting like they used to stuff stuffed animals and pillows and things like that, and I put it in here and puffed it up to look like smoke coming out of her cauldron. But this was such a cool kit to build. I believe it's still available from Atlantis off their website. It's not terribly expensive, and it is, you can really have some success with this. And then there's the other one. This one is Mr. Gasser. Now, these characters, I mean, look at that face. That's a face only a mother could love, but this was fun. All right, again, not a lot of pieces. It's not a complex build, but man, is it fun to paint. I love to paint. Of course, I'm an artist. I love to paint, but the thing is, guys, I'm telling you, you can do this. It's really not that hard. You start off by just laying down a base coat, and then you add some darker colors in for the shadows. And, of course, I always brush a little bit of a black wash over it when I'm done. It gives these really cool details. Like, look at the engine. It looks like the engine's a little bit dirty. There's a couple areas here, again. I'm not sure that I would call this a glue bomb. It's put together pretty well, but you know, it's not a professional job. This is something I did in my spare time, having fun, and I came up with something I enjoy at the end. I'm happy to have this one on my shelf. It's not perfect, but I had a great time doing it, and I have a great memory from it. Guys, these things are cool. I love building character kits. You'll see more of these as we go along. But the point is this: have fun. Find what you like to build and have fun with it. All right? Take care. Keep on building.